Welcome to Business Focus, a production of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Mark Ingrayo, filling in for L.J. Wilson, who will be back next month. Today we have Janelle Jambroni, Vice President of M&T Bank in Reston. We're going to talk about how M&T Bank is connecting with the community and other upcoming projects that you're working on. Thank you for coming into Business Focus today.
Thanks so much for having me, Mark.
You're welcome. And so tell me a little bit about yourself first.
Absolutely. So I am the youngest of 7 kids, grew up in Rockville, Maryland. After graduating from the University of Dallas with a degree in economics, I came back here a year later in '99 and actually settled in Reston, Virginia, so I prefer this side of the river. And that's when I started my banking career, actually with First Union Bank in McLean. I currently live in Aldie with my husband and my 3 boys, aged 14, 13, and 3.
Okay.
And I've been with M&T now for almost 3 years now. It's been fantastic.
Well, I want to first of all congratulate you for coming on this side of the Great Divide, the Potomac River. We're glad to have you in Virginia, it's just great to have you here. So M&T is doing a lot in the Reston community. So tell me about some of your outreach efforts.
Absolutely. So let me give you a little bit of geographic perspective, because
Okay.
M&T is a regional bank. So we're headquartered in New York, and our footprint goes from there down to Richmond, Virginia. So as a bank as a whole, we last year donated to 3,300 nonprofits. So it's very much a part of our culture. In Reston, we are seen somewhat as a community bank. We only have about 1% market share here. So it's really our team, feet on the street, getting out there. And my involvement with the Chamber has definitely brought awareness for me with the nonprofits such as Cornerstones and Shelter House. So I've been taking the time the last couple of years to get to know them more. It's one of those things that you don't know what you don't know, and I wasn't aware of the homeless that we even had in this community here in Reston. So with my direct boss and our team, we're working more with Susan Garvey over at Cornerstones to learn more and do more in the community for them. And then, as you know, I volunteer the last couple of years with, I almost forgot the name of it, the South Lakes program. That Ethics Day was fantastic.
Yeah, and we just had Ethics Day, so thank you for volunteering for that very successful
great.
program that we put on.
Absolutely.
And so I know that you have some special services that you offer businesses in the area, so can you tell us a little bit about those?
Absolutely. So as a business banker here in Reston, I'm literally across from the Reston Metro. I focus on Reston. My clients are in the DC metropolitan area, but Reston right here is the heart of what I focus on. And in my role, I focus on businesses from startup to 20 million in revenue. So it's a pretty wide range.
Right.
It's industry agnostic. So, I'm dealing with the medical dental practice, the technology, professional services, to the startup craft brewery or the franchise. One of the things definitely to differentiate M&T Bank is that we're a #1 SBA lender in the DC metropolitan area. So that really comes into play with startup financing, some government contracting, acquisition financing, or even in commercial real estate when they need to be able to keep their capital and put a little less down. So I definitely really like getting to know privately held business owners here in Reston, which the Chamber definitely is a great avenue for me to do that. Our financing is full service. We're a full service bank. So whether it's getting them started with the line of credit, they got to hire their employees, or it's financing their line of credit for the government contracting. We do it all.
Well, I know that you're our bank, and we appreciate that very much. You've been great with us, and we have a line of credit with you, and it's been a great relationship so far, and we hope to continue that into the future.
Absolutely.
So you talked a little bit about how the Chamber's kind of helped M&T Bank grow. Give us some specifics about how the Chamber's really helped M&T kind of grow its business market share here, particularly since you said it's about 1%.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it really embodies exactly what the Chamber is all about, which for me is having that accountability and the availability. So not only being your banker that we can say, yep, go to Mark Ingrayo, he can let you know who we are and what we do. Our whole business model is really knowing our clients and having a long-term relationship. So ideally, we'll get in on the ground floor and grow with them. It's very exciting. But depending on where a business is in their life cycle, you may not know. And I think for anybody, most people, for any service, they're looking for referrals to know that they have that accountability. So that's what the Chamber does for us, that I know that my clients who are going to be in the community that I live and work in are going to know that they're going to see me at the next event, whether I'm volunteering or on a committee, And that accountability and the integrity is what makes the world of difference. It's the relationships.
Well, great, and we really appreciate your volunteering. I know that you're very active on a number of committees with the Chamber, and we appreciate you and all that your colleagues do. I mean, when you see M&T Bank, it's not just you, it's a lot of your other colleagues, so we appreciate that very much. Now, you have some upcoming seminars you want to tell us a little bit about?
Yes, so I'm in the middle of a seminar series with Kimberly Bonner with New Day Consulting. We were focusing on financing from the perspective of both the franchisee and the franchisor, kind of catering to both.
Nice.
My 2 parts of the 4-part series was on what a bank looks at for financing on both sides of that franchisee aspect. And then upcoming, we're in the planning phase really with Joey Musmar to put together some acquisition financing presentation, hopefully January, February, before tax season.
Okay.
So that's to be determined.
Joey, another member of ours, Miller Musmar, he's on our board, and they do some great work for us as well. So before you go, can you tell me what makes your bank different from all other banks? There's a lot of banks out there, a lot of community
Absolutely.
banks, a lot of banks doing great work in the community. So tell me what makes M&T different.
Absolutely. I would say by far it's the people and the culture. I love the people that I work with, and just like I talked about building that long-term relationship with the client, the culture at M&T is exactly the same way internally. So the people are of the utmost integrity. We work very hard. We also have a great sense of humor. We have the resources to help each other, support each other, and get to the finish line. And as a full service and a larger regional bank, I think our internal groups see us as their clients. And whenever I have to reach out to anybody, they're always happy to help and quick to respond, and that's exactly what we would want to show our clients. So the people and the culture make a world of difference.
They do, and you also have a fun group too, right? They work hard, they do a lot for our chamber, but they also have a lot of fun. So you all are out at our festivals and our events, and we appreciate it very much. Janelle, thank you for joining me today and being such a supporter of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. If you're interested in learning more about M&T Bank, go to their website, which you'll see on your screen. And again, Janelle, thank you for showing up and being here with us, a Vice President of M&T Bank in Reston. I'm your host, Mark Ingrayo, and thank you for watching Business Focus.